Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 8th to the 14th. This is for Capricorn Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I use a traditional Celtic cross spread, but I also use astrology and my guides to bring a lot more clarity and for it to feel more like a personal reading than a general reading. Now, listen, Capricorn Sun and Rising. I'm not going to lie, this week, let's see what happens. We have that full moon in Aquarius, okay? That is on Thursday, and it happens to be in your second house of earned income. There could be a lot of activity happening around that. Maybe you are looking to get a raise. Maybe you are thinking about transitioning into a new job, a new role. Maybe you already have, and maybe there's going to be some movement around this month. Now, listen, Capricorn, when I say this full moon happens on Thursday, know that whatever happens may not happen exact to that date. I always make an analogy, think about going to like a nightclub, right? You know that DJ is going to drop that beat. You just don't know when, okay? But you know it's going to happen, all right, within that time frame of you being there. So, also, we do know that Jupiter in Aries is in your fourth house. So, a lot of this could be connected to home. There could be some activity going on in your home sector. We'll see. This full moon in Aquarius, there's, the sun is squaring Uranus, which happens to be the ruling planet for Aquarius. And we also have Venus going into Leo, which I actually love, and that has, that'll be there for a few weeks. All right, so it really is about self-expression. Okay, it really is. Put the spotlight on you. Now, Capricorn, I have given this a really good shuffle. I'm ready to get started with your reading for I keep wanting to say April. I wish it was April. This year has gone so fast. August 8th to the 14th. Okay, like I said, Capricorn, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you do want to get a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, Capricorn, if you are new to my channel, it would be so great if you like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. Actually, I wanted to keep that under. Oops. Well, we know now there's some hesitancy, but we'll get to that later. Okay. For all Capricorns who do subscribe, I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me every week. Now, I love all Capricorns, by the way. Love all Capricorns. Like 90% of my bosses have been Capricorns, so y'all really make good leaders. I've learned a lot from y'all. Okay, this week, Capricorn, listen, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Very active, okay? You did pull two knights. We're going to start with the Knight of Wands. Like I said earlier, you could have been in a situation where you've been looking for a new job, or you maybe did get a new job. All right? Hey, good for you. All right? There could have been some sort of promotion. There could have been, you could have launched your own business. Whatever it is, you're moving forward and fast, okay? You can see this Knight of Wands, came up in your past area, so that's really good. Wands, enterprise, career, even side hustles, even ideas that you wanted to just like run with. Now, he is one of the fastest knights. This is a fiery card. Knights are fire, wands are fire. They say fire is coming out of his helmet. Very fiery. So things could have moved really fast for you, but like in a really good way. I'm also getting a lot of travel. So Capricorns, if y'all went on a trip, or even if you're working with people overseas, there's a lot of that energy. Again, this is for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising in general, but we're going to go ahead to Knight of Swords. Listen, this came up in the heart of your spread. This is really good. I like where your head's at, okay? Knight of Swords, this is the mental suit, okay? This is really fiery in terms of boom, 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 all right? So, your mind could be going a million miles a minute, but you are in a place where you're very courageous, you're very bold, nothing's holding you back, you have no self-doubt, all right? But listen, here's the thing, you did get the Ten of Swords in your challenge area, so I want you to spend some time making, even though your mind could be in the right place, and you could be really in this really good headspace, try to connect it to your heart, okay? Try to connect it like in a spiritual way, because there's, something, there could be some sort of disconnect, and that's the energy I'm getting. Listen, the Ten of Swords is, as you can see, it's a grim looking card, but it's actually not that bad. 10 is the end, right? 10 is the end of the suit. You have gone through so much burden, so much burnout, so much stress, to the point where you are impaled by 10 swords. All right, now, is he dead? Who knows? He's definitely not like doing the Barney dance, right? Listen, here, pay attention to his hand though. Sign of the Hierophant. All right, a lot of wisdom, kind of like knowledge, almost like a rebirth. But again, there needs to be, there's some disconnect with your mind moving forward in this new place, or a new space, and it could be, and it is, remember, in the mental suit. Okay, so whatever is going on with your life, whether you have got a new job, you're looking for a new job, new career, starting something new, even home, new home, looking for a new place to live, there's something happening with home, with your family members, just remember, sometimes our mind is going so fast we forget all those other things, right? The emotional part, the spiritual part. All right, and so there is, almost like you're moving into this new chapter, but I want you to have that moment of everything aligned when you do that. All right, and when I say that, look at these swords, I want you to think of them as like aligning your chakras. Okay, that's exactly what they're doing. So now in your crown you pulled the 3 of Swords. All right, listen, you have a lot of swords here, lots going on up here. All right, Capricorn, lots going on up there. Listen, I, first of all, I'm not like, it's almost, with Mercury having gone into Virgo, which is your ninth house of higher mind, like mind expansion, even like spiritually, I'm not surprised. There is a lot of that going on here, but anyway, let's get back to the 3 of Swords, heartbreak card, right? That's exactly what it is here. And this is also going through your mind. There could have been something that is you're thinking about that isn't like, well, it may have been a hindrance. It could have been a speed bump, and it could have been something that affected you even emotionally. But at the end of the day, listen, this is going through your head. It's some sort of decision you have to make, okay? Or some sort of, even like juggling a lot of different things. Like, are you doing like too much? Are you thinking too much? Is there too much going on right now? Take some time, all right? Remember, you have a lot of action here. You have 2 nights, so things could be going a little bit faster than it needs to be, if that makes sense. Now, you also got the 2 of Swords. So, listen, when I say having to make a decision, being stuck between 2 things, listen, you got the 2 of Pentacles, okay? And you got the 2 of Swords. Now, the thing that's going through your head, this thing that could be challenging you emotionally, something that is up here, but remember, there is that disconnect, okay? And we want to like connect those. We want to feel everything emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally. But this decision could have to do with something that involves money, and money ties to career, right? Money ties to home. Money ties to family. If you have family, like, that needs help, all right? You could be juggling a lot. There could be a lot going on, but at the end of the day, deep down inside, you know you have to make that decision. Sometimes it's hard, okay? This is literally, first of all, I want to mention you got no cups, okay? And that's why there's that disconnect. I don't like seeing no cups in your spread, all right? Capricorn, so this week, think about that, because look at all that water. That's a lot of emotion here, and your back is turned to it, all right? So, and you're also wearing the blindfold. If there is a decision you have to make, if there is something that comes up this week where you may have to actually take that blindfold off, face some truth instead of ignoring it, let's do it, okay? Let's do it. It's only going to serve you better, all right? Not only going to serve you better, but look, you have the Ace of Pentacles in your future, all right? So now, here's the thing. A lot of moving forward mentally, moving forward with a lot of things, having this decision that you have to make, or when I say decision, again, it could be between two things, whether it's jobs, lovers, homes, whatever, or even juggling a lot of different things. Like so much going on that you can't focus, and everything is just like up here, right? Once you find that balance, once things come into order, okay? Once things come into order here, look, you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is in your future, all right? So, Ace of Pentacles, first of all, listen, Ace, out of the Minor Arcana, ushers in the most new change, all right? And when I say change, I'm not talking about change. I'm talking about like money. That is the biggest pentacle I've seen in my life, all right? So, new money coming in, all right? In your future, okay? New money coming in, the birth of something new. And also, when I say money, remember I said it's tied to career, to family, to home. Think of pentacles, all right? Tangible realities, okay? So, very earthbound. Listen, y'all are super earthy, Capricorns. Now, look, you can see the little yellow pathway here, all right? You can see the yellow pathway. You can see the archway. You can see this garden, beautiful garden. You can see it leading to this, like, new phase. I mean, it really is a gateway, right? So, think of it as, like, a yellow brick road, right? You don't want to think about it as like the road to nowhere. So listen, spend some time this week really just facing things that you know that you have to, okay? Instead of spending all this time in your thoughts and all these things that you want to work on, put like a little bit more emotion to it, put a little bit more spirituality into it, make it like a harmonious balance, all right? Capricorn, now let's get to your stuff. This is okay. There we go. I love it. This is funny because it's so funny because you do want to tap into your emotional side. Anyway, so look, you did get the Two of Wands. Now, do you see? You have 3 twos. Okay, so listen. Capricorn, I think you need to slow down a bit this week, okay? I think you need to slow down just a little bit, all right? Just a little bit. Nothing like, I mean, don't completely pull the brakes, but this is the card of planning, all right? And so there's a lot of action happening here, a lot of indecision happening here, and there's indecision happening here, but this is good, okay? This comes before the 3 of Wands, right? Where it's like moving forward on your journey. This guy's planning, all right? Very practical. He has a globe in his hand. He's standing in a high place in his castle. He has a really good view. He has a really good vision, but planning, all right? So, pause a little bit this week. Just pause. Just pause a little bit, all right? Listen. I know. You did get the 9 of Wands, okay? So, it feels like you have gone through a lot, all right? And a lot of that speediness here is probably because you just want to get out of it, okay? This came up in your external factors area. You can see that he has made it, all right? So close. He's so close. 9, all right? Really all about fulfillment at the end of the day, okay? You're so close to the 10. This is the don't give up card, okay? And when I say there's a lot of little things that you're juggling here, and a lot of decisions, I want you to just kind of focus on one thing right now, okay? And that may actually come through. There may be something that comes up around the full moon. Remember, it's in your second house, money, earned income, salary. So a lot of money stuff. But listen, also, he's holding on to 1 wand, okay? So there could be something that comes through where it's that wand, the one thing that you really, out of all these things you're juggling, that you really want to focus on, all right? But at the end of the day, remember, hang in there. Don't give up. You're so close. You're so close. You're so close. Listen, your things, yeah. And you did get the 8 of Wands. We're moving backwards here. This is really funny. But things will move fast for you. And I think that maybe the problem is that things are moving so fast. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, I literally think a gnat like flew into my mouth. I don't know if that's a sign, but listen, Capricorn, things are moving fast. I just want you to make some sort of decision. I think you're just taking on a lot. And you did get the Page of Cups, right? This is good. The only cup that you've received. Yeah, again, the only cup. So, listen, new energy here, emotions, all right, love, okay? But this is also like, it doesn't have to do with a romantic love, all right? This is passion for the things that we love to do. Now, at the end of the day, just follow your bliss, okay? Follow your bliss. You're on the right path. You got the world, okay? Final outcome. How beautiful is that? Last card in the major arcanas, okay? Final outcome. You are going to make it out of this, kind of like what you're going through now, with these decisions, all these things you're juggling. This really is the end of a chapter. You're going to start this new life chapter. And the end of this chapter this week, it's going to culminate around that full moon in excuse me, in Aquarius. So, I think it's this is beautiful. I love the beautiful ending. It's just saying that you know, I'm so sorry. I think it literally was like a nap, but now I'm knowing that that is a sign of prosperity because look at your spread, Capricorn. Sure, things are moving fast. Sure, your mind is going a million miles a minute. Sure, there is some stuff that you have to think about. Sure, there is, you know, decisions you have to make. It, in the end, Ace of Pentacles, okay? Money coming in. Remember that full moon in Aquarius. And there is that full moon in Aquarius, that's a loaded day, a lot of different things happening. Not surprised it's a lot all over the place here, but final outcome, you got the world. Okay? Beautiful. I think this is the first time I've ever done a reading for you where you've gotten the world in your final outcome. You've made it. You've made it. This is all about victory. All right? All about success. The world, you know, think about the world. It goes, it turns, it spins just like our lives. Cycles, right? Cycles. End of one chapter, starting anew. I'm so proud of you, actually. This is great. I did have just a little bit of concern with that Three of Swords, right? What you're thinking about. But listen, just as long as you can figure out the best way to juggle some of these things that are happening in your life, because it looks like there's a lot. And also, if you have to make a decision, make it, all right? But bring a lot of spirit, bring a lot of soul, heart, soul into a lot of this. But I have no concerns for you actually at all, because you did pull the Ace of Pentacles. Things are going to move fast, coming to the end, and you got the world in your final outcome area. Capricorn, I love you. Now I want gnats to fly into my mouth all the time because I think it is a good sign. I love you, Capricorn. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.